Hello, I am Dr. Saravanan VS, working as a microbiologist, assistant professor of microbiology in Indira Gandhi College of Arts and Science, which is located in Pondicherry. I have taken up a FDP program there in IIT Bombay. That is one as FDP 101 program, which I have recently completed, and currently I have been enrolled into the FDP 201 program, which is mainly related with the using of pedagogy for online as well as a blended teaching learning process. This is a program that have been offered by the IIT Bombay. As a part of this, as a part of the activity in this program, I need to prepare a OER. It refers to Open Education Resources. Here I have taken the Open Education Resources, education technology, in which I have tried to explain how we can able to create a Google sites and how it can be best used as a content management systems for the college education purpose. Okay, in this part of the portfolio design basics for the education Google site, now I am going to explain you how you are going to create a Google Calendar and how that particular Google Calendar can be attached and added to your educational Google sites. So when you start using into this thing, you can go for an incognito browser, okay, or an incognito window. So that will be always safer to use an incognito window. There you just go for adding the Google Calendar in your search option. So the Google Calendar is a search option you are adding, in which you can click the very first link there. It will be directly taking you to the Google Calendar. So for accessing a Google Calendar here, you need to use an email and a password. You can use the common Gmail which you are using for the other purposes. Say for example, I am using a common Gmail which I am using for the other purposes. First you are giving the email and then the password. So now it's directly taking you to the Google Calendar site. Here actually I have already prepared a lot of different calendars. Those calendars will also be listed, and as a part of an activity here I am going to show you how you can able to create a new calendar and how that calendar can be further taken into the some of the Google sites, educational Google site. So these are the list of calendars which I am already using there. Okay. So now I am going to show you how you are going to create a new calendar. Say for you press this icon, that plus button there, it will take you to a new calendar or other calendar of interest or some other URL. You go for clicking the new calendar there. So first you need to name that calendar. What is the name you can give? Say we can give it as a FDP 201X. Actually it denotes the faculty development program. I am actually taking up with the IIT Bombay. Okay. So with this some basic description, we are going to create the calendar. Just press the tab of creating the calendar. So now your calendar has been created. So it may take a few minutes to get created into a calendar. Okay. So after creating, the calendar will be assigned with some specific color there compared to the other calendar. Oh, sorry, it has been already created. I am trying it to again create a calendar. So look at the thing here. So this is your FDP calendar just now you have created. So you can make this calendar to be generally available to the public, or you can able to share with some specific people alone. Whenever we go for a open educational resource based things, we can go for a sharing with the public. So anyone can able to access the things. What is the date at which the events are going to take place? All the things you can able to add here. So here the calendar ID is being given. When you want to integrate this calendar to some other site, you need to know these basics around. Say for example, this is a public URL of that calendar. This is HTML embedding code of the calendar. This public URL of the calendar will be much useful to further add this thing there into your Google education site there. And then these are the various other options. So, and finally I want to show here, if you don't want this calendar also, you can able to delete this calendar. This is the option which shows about the deleting of the calendar. Okay. Now I will show how you are going to add this calendar to a educational Google site. Say this is educational Google site which I am using or I have created for my students to know about what is their syllabus there. Okay. Already it's a old one. I have tried to create that one. It has been added there. First of all, I will make an attempt to completely delete it. Okay. And then I can able to take up the adding of a new calendar here. You have to go into the sign in. That is the one I am searching here. Okay. So you have sign in and then this is a old calendar which I have all previously added. Okay, I first delete the thing and then I will show how you can able to add a new one here. That will be still more easy for you to follow up into the things. Okay, just click this icon, edit page layout. So this is a deleting option there. Okay. Now I am showing you, going to show you how you are going to insert a new calendar here. Go and click the insert button. From there you go for a calendar. It will display what are the calendars there that are being present in that particular email ID. Say for example, these are all the various calendars which I have already developed, and you can note down this one, the recently developed calendar. So you can directly choose this one from here by clicking this icon, or else you can add the complete web address or URL here by copying from this particular place the URL. So I am just adding with this icon itself. I am selecting that particular calendar here. So it asks for some more default parameters which I need to give them. And you can change the titles of this calendar also. FDP 201 events. So like that you can change some title also here, and other parameters also you can able to alter the things here. Okay. Then you are going for saving the calendar. Okay. You save the whole content here, then only you can able to look at how it is being displayed there in the particular site. Okay. See, this is a way in which your calendar will be just displayed there. So your title is also changed to the FDP 201 events. Now you are planning to add an event. Say for example, say 10th. This 10th is a day in which we are going to submit our OER, right? You all remember. So for that you need to add that OER. You need to click into this icon here, Google Calendar. Then it will directly take into the Google Calendar site in which you are going to add that particular event there. Okay. So that is a 10th. You click the thing there and you are adding that submission of OER for IIT Bombay. Okay. You have to choose the default calendar as FDP 201. That is the one in which you are going to add the things there. Put a save there. It will be just added there. See, it has been added here. At the same time, you can able to alter some of the parameters are all here. Say for example, you can make it this particular thing as an all-day event, or you can put a particular time also. That is also possible. Or now I am just adding it as an all-day event. Then you can change the location and who are all going to participate with this one. You can change that one. Then even you can change the color of the default color of the things. Then you can add some description about this particular calendar event also. So this OER is very important. OER last date was insisted as 10th June, and from subsequent day we will start correcting the OERs. So like that you can able to add a lot of informations here. You can even bring a hyperlink here and you can able to add the things. Then you put a save button here. So the whole things what you added has been saved. And another thing, if you want to keep a reminder for this one, you can able to change the reminder points here. Say that is a notification. There are two sort of notification or two simple types of notifications could be available there in any Google Calendar. One is a notification through email. Say one day before the email will be sent on a 9 a.m. morning. You can change this parameter. You can change these days also. And then you are adding another notification. This notification is just a message kind of thing that will be auto displayed at the particular time in your site or in your mobile also. That's the thing you need to remember. This kind of calendar, Google Calendar are all is shared across the device from your laptops to tablets as well as your mobile phones. Okay, so that is the one I am adding it as simply as a notification, and then you need to save the content here. So after saving, automatically if you go into your particular site in which you have added this particular calendar, that event will be automatically getting populated there. See, it has been added there. So like that you can just look at into the agenda, what are all the things that is going to be there in the future or in the present, so that the persons can able to understand the things what are all going to happen in the future or in the present. Say for example, this can be very much clearly explained through a educational Google site which I am using commonly for a teaching purpose here. So if you look at the calendar has been displaying here, you go for clicking the agenda and look at the various events that have been taking place or took place in the previous or in the past also. Whatever thing we have added there in the calendars are all will be populated there. So this is the one I am maintaining for past 5 years. So I will try to show you at least one semester content, how this kind of calendar maintenance will be of more useful for you. See, this is the calendar which starts in the previous year. Say in the previous year, the college has reopened in June 2008. Then when the semester practicals have starts, what is the last working day, and when a model exam has been conducted, and when a term end examination has been starting in general, what are the other term end examinations are starting, and then finally the exact date of the particular subjects examinations also provided there. So this kind of previous year's activities and the present things are all could be very well compared when you are making into the events added or populated there into the Google Calendar. Hope I have given some kind of a first-hand information. From this base, I strongly believe that you can able to improve and incorporate a lot of changes and make your Google Calendars as an example for the other persons to follow. Thank you.